Project is on the Battle of Gettysburg.
The Civil War was between the North and the South. It was over the issue of slavery, if the South should keep it or get rid of it. One of the worst battles of the Civil War was the Battle of Gettysburg, which we will be explaining over the next couple minutes in this video.
In the Civil War, there are many battles that occur that have a certain purpose. For example, the Battle of Gettysburg was a very important battle that happened somewhere toward the end of the Civil War. This battle usually affected the South when they tried to invade the North.
Random kitty.
The Battle of Gettysburg began when the Confederate Army ran to the Union Army at Gettysburg on July 1st, 1863.
The general of the Union was George G. Meade, and the Southern general was Robert E. Lee.
General Lee was in charge of 75,000 men, and General Meade was in charge of 97,000. The victory for the North was a major turning point for the North in the Civil War.
The Battle of Gettysburg was actually not a planned battle. It was actually a surprise on both sides. The converging armies both met up in Gettysburg, and they didn't know that they were going to be there, and this ended up starting the battle on the first day.
Boom.
The Battle of Gettysburg was a battle with one of the most casualties throughout the Civil War. Confederate forces driving Union defenders back through the streets at Cemetery Hill. During the night, reinforcements arrived for both North and South forces.
Yeah. I'm Brody and I'm part of the Union, and this is Big Blue.
I'm Lino, baby, and I'm the leader of the Confederate Army, and I'm driving Great White Whale.
I'm Shane Coyne, and I'm going to be riding the Confederate team because we have more people.
What are you Confederates doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing? What are you doing here?
This is our battlefield, we're moving.
Oh, you're first.
I don't think so.
Ah!
Yeah, that's right, you retreat. Go back to the south.
Yeah, North wins. What?
On the second day, General Lee decided to try to take over the Union Army. He did so by taking on the left flank of the Union Army at a peach orchard and wheat field, also known as Devil's Den. After that, he decided that he also attacked the right side of the Union Army to try and overtake him again.
Howard left one division of his army on reserve at Cemetery Hill. His strategy was simple and very effective. He delayed the Confederates long enough to enable the rest of the Federal Army to concentrate. Later in the day, Federal toll reached 9,000 losses, while the Confederate death toll only reached 6,500.
The Confederates worked past Devil's Den and for a short time nearly overtook it. The next day was the third day, and this was the last day of the Battle of Gettysburg, and the battle was coming to an end. The Confederates retreated and became less tempted in invading the North after this significant loss.
Got anything, dude?
Yeah, grenades, about it.
Say something about the war, Wes.
Yeah, the North. The battle had officially ended when Lee wasn't able to put an attack on the Union on July 4th because it was rainy and bad out, so he retreated and headed back to Virginia. The Union had a total of 23,040 deaths to their total of 95,000 soldiers, while the Confederates only had 75,000 total and estimated to have about 22,000 to 25,000 that were casualties. This battle was considered a turning point in the Civil War because it was the last attempt by the Confederates to invade the North. Even though the Battle of Gettysburg was not planned or thought out, it was the costliest battle of the American Civil War based on number of casualties. While taking place over 3 days, from July 1st to 3rd, 1863, the battle resulted in approximately 51,112 individuals being killed, wounded, missing, or captured.
Nice. Now.
Bang! Now Shino, drop.
Just drop the grenade.
Come on.
Did you get me dying?
You didn't fall down. You stood up the whole time.
Well,
Truck.
you kind of got the grenade, so that's good enough.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see what you got. So this.
Now it is.
On day 3, the Battle of Gettysburg ended. The battle had officially ended when Lee wasn't able to attack on July 4th because it was rainy. You can.
Come on, dude, that was good. Now you gotta start over.
We're keeping it.
Now you gotta start over.
Alright.
Alright, go.
Alright. The Battle of Gettysburg officially ended on day 3 because Lee wasn't able to put an attack on July 4th because the weather was bad, including rain and snow. I just made that snow part up. Alright, Reed, come on. Okay, the battle...
Restart.
The Battle of Gettysburg officially ended on day 3.
No, day 4, you idiot.
No, it ended on day 3.
Alright, let's just keep rolling
Because
here.
it wasn't an attack on day 4. So
Alright, good. I already said that. Let's go.
Take out his phone.
Come on.
Start.
Can you see me? Alright.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
No,
It's live.
just start.
It's live.
The Battle of Gettysburg ended on July 4th because there was not an attack on July 4th. It was rainy.
What? You did?
Alright, the war started because the South and the North separated from each other on the issue of slavery. Recorded?
Why are we laughing?
General Lee was in charge of 75,000 men, and General Meade was in charge of 97,000. The war was...
Oh, 97,000.
General Lee was in charge of 57,000.
Why are we laughing? Come on. Battles of Gettysburg.